There is a 92.375% chance the way you're storing your cards is actually destroying them. And yeah, that's including you, with all your cards chilling on your desk like it's a buffet line. Today, we're going to be looking at the right way to store your card collection, so it doesn't end up looking like 12 rounds with a washing machine. To make a short story long, back when I was in primary school, I had all my favorite cards from my Yu-Gi-Oh collection, all the Slifer, the Sky Dragons, all that in my pocket. Funny enough, that exact day, no word of lie, Sky decided to have a big old cry.
What did he say?
And it was just pouring and pouring and pouring. And I had to run on home that evening, and you'll never guess what happened. My cards were clumped together like a solid brick. So if you're new here or an existing collector, here's some real simple do's and don'ts, some guidelines if you will, on how to avoid getting your cards clumped together like mine once were, and to avoid some wild mistakes that will make you cry if you're not very careful. Like bending your old art Gengar because it was stuffed in your jean pocket. True story, my friend. Do's to protecting your cards. First, you want to use card sleeves, either penny sleeves or perfect fit sleeves, or just sleeves in general. And yep, there are two sizes. You got standard size and you got Japanese size. So don't go forcing a thick card into tight sleeves like you were trying to squeeze into jeans from your high school days. Next, top loaders are your best friend. It's like a tiny little fortress for your prize cards. And finally, top loader sleeve put over the top loader. The sleeve on top of a sleeve on top of a sleeve. We're going full card burrito over here. And then there are the don'ts. Don't just toss your loose cards into a box, especially your spicy ones. If I catch you raw dogging your Altar Umbreon, what I do have
Are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. I will look for you. I will find you. And I will...
Now onto the do's on how to store your cards. We should start with using side-loaded binders with zippers. It's like giving your cards a hotel room with a deadbolt. And for each pocket, the rule is 1 card per pocket. That's right, no bunk beds. If you do decide to use a D-ring binder, which is okay, please use high quality sleeves. Now onto the don'ts. No stacking multiple cards into one sleeve. This is not a clown car. No O-ring binders. They're called O-ring binders because that's the shape of your mouth when they start destroying your cards. If you want marks on your cards, go right ahead and get an O-ring binder. Please, no crusty, dusty, dollar store pages. And finally, the do's on how to store your collection. Make sure you store all your stuff in a nice, well-ventilated, cool spot. Attics or basement dungeons, no. Use moisture absorbers. Silica gel gang, rise up. You want to store your binders upright because binders have spines too, you know.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Now for your loose packs. You want to get your loose pack, stick it with the card saver, just a clear plastic card saver, and then you want to sleeve that. And then you want to get yourself an empty ETB box and then just sit them in there like that. That way you're not going to get all the crimple from the back of the card pack, because back of the packs, all this stuff, they're not going to crease the front of your cards, which will keep your cards safe. Now for your boost boxes, ETBs. You want to go ahead and get yourself a nice acrylic case, like so. Pop them in, get your lid, and that's how you want to store them. Like so. Plain and simple. You can get these from Target, Kmart. The reason we did this is because the ETBs have a thin plastic on the outside, and so if you were to scratch it or damage it in any sort of way to display them, you don't want that. Same goes for your booster boxes. They got no support at the top, so you want to get something that's nice and strong so you can stack them nice on top of each other. Don't want to damage your packs. And finally, watertight containers. It's like a chef's kiss for long-term storage. It's like the Tupperware of treasure. And finally, onto the don'ts. No hotspots. Cards plus heat equal taco kills. No direct sunlight. You want that rainbow rare, not that rainbow fade. And I'll say this time and time again, don't store anything loose because you're gonna get cards that'll have bent corners, or you can get a lot of whitening on your cards. Don't want that. Like I was saying before with the booster boxes, you don't want to just loosely stick them on top of each other because you're gonna get crimping on your cards, on your packs. You don't want that. And finally, we have graded cards. You don't want to be stacking them on top of each other because yes, they are plastic, but they're still prone to chip in the corners. So you want to get yourself another sleeve. You want to put the sleeve on top of the graded card, and then you want to nicely stack them vertical in an ETB box, or they do have protective cases for them. So if you made it this far into the video and you're like, maybe I am storing my cards like a gremlin, don't worry, there is still time to fix it. Your cards deserve better, and you deserve better. Fix your storage, or your Charizard turns into a lasagna. Maybe I'm just hungry. And hey, I want to hear all your horror stories that you might have. And even if I missed a tip or two, let me know down in the comments below. Be like this, not like this. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, like button, turn the post notification bell on like it's a print packet. And I'll catch you on the next one.